No, Srinu, wait, Srinu. Stop it. So what I discussed yesterday, I created GL accounts and okay. So now I have to create the tax codes, right? Tax codes means in yesterday I created one tax code. Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tax codes I created. Let me create. So how many tax codes I have to create for in case of purchases? Okay, in case of purchases two, in case of sales two. Why in case of purchases two? Intra, inter. In case of sales also intra, inter. Okay. So the transaction code is I use the transaction code FTXP. This is from SPRO. Okay. I'm using the transaction code FTXP. Yesterday I created which T code, Srinu? Which tax code I created? Srinu? Are you not there? N1, N1, right? So let me create N2. Okay. So N2 for N1 I created yesterday, that is for intrastate. 6 for central, 6 for state I created. N2 for this is for intrastate. Okay. Intrastate, input tax, integrated, input tax, integrated GST in case of inter. This is for purchases. Okay. So give input tax, V for input tax. So here this 12%, entire 12% will go to where? Here, this one. Right? What is this? Integrated input tax here. The entire 12%. Okay. So if you want to activate this, what I have to do? I have to deactivate the other line item. One, select this, deactivate, select this, deactivate. Okay. Save it. I created input tax. Yesterday I created N1. Today I created N2. Okay, let me create N3. N3, N4 I'll create for output purpose. In case of N3, this is for intrastate. Sometimes it comes in disable mode. So what you have to do? Again come. Okay, then go back. FPXP IN N3 enter. So if it disable mode, just go back and come back. Okay. So this is for output tax, central, right, and state in case of intrastate within the state. Output tax means A for output, V for input. Enter. Okay, so out of 12, right? So 6% will go to central, right? Central output tax. 6% will go to state output tax. These are our condition types. These are our accounting keys. By using these accounting keys, I already assigned the GL accounts, right? So if you want to activate these two, what I have to do? Deactivate. Save it. N3 is over. N4 for intrastate. sorry, interstate. Okay. Output integrated GST interstate. A for output. Enter. So this is entire 12% will go to.
Ma'am, text given wrong. It's wrong.
Huh?
Text given wrong. Wrongly given text.
Input integrated. Sorry, output. Right. Text is not a problem. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't affect the tax codes. Okay. Input, output, IGST. Okay. Output. Okay. Enter. Okay. So where I have to assign this? Here. Right. Integrated output tax. Enter 12%. So I created. So if you want to activate, I have to deactivate the other line items. Yes. Okay. Save it. Okay. So N1, N2, N3, it will not show again. If I want to show that, it will not show. Yeah. Sometimes it will show. Sometimes it will not show. So now it is showing N1. N1 for what? Input, intrastate, right? 6% for central, 6% for state, right? So like this, I created. This is I created yesterday. Now I created N2, N3, N2. This is for interstate for input. Integrated N3, N3. Okay. N3 is what? Output. Central, state, intrastate. N4. Okay. So this is output, integrated. Fine. So in the same way, we can create the 0% tax code. Okay. How? Let me create with N0. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, N4. I'll create with N9. Okay. I'll create with N9 for input 0%. Input 0% tax. Okay. V for input 0% tax code. Okay. So here, what I have to give? 0. In any transaction, it is 0. Okay. Sorry, this is input now. Don't give here. This is for input. So in case of intra input, in case of inter input, okay, 0% tax code. So I want to activate means I have to deactivate this output. Okay, in the same way, let me create 0% output. NI for input 0%, NO I'll create. Okay, remember this NI, NO, NO for output. Okay, output 0%. A for output. Enter. Here I have to give in case of whether it is intra or inter. So if you want to activate, deactivate. Okay, fine. Save it. Next. These tax codes have to assign into the sales dual account. What is our sales dual account? Tell me. 3 lakhs, right? There you have to assign FS00 FS00 relax GL account. What is that? N16, right? Change here. Control data. Okay. So here, what I have to do now? Here, tax category is there, right? So if if I give plus, no, if I give star, okay, what happened? I'll show you. Actually, for output, this is sales GL account. Always suggest select this option. Only output tax is allowed. What I'm telling? If it is a sales GL account, you select only output because I'm telling the system allow the end user for this GL account only output tax codes. If I select what happened in case of purchase GL account, I can select this only input tax. So it will allow the end user to post input tax codes for the purchases. What happen if I take this? I am telling the system all tax types allowed. Actually, it is not suggestible. Why? Let me select first this, okay? And here, tax without allowed. Posting without tax allowed means suppose there are some transaction you have to post to this GL account without tax also. Okay, in this case, by selecting this, even though if you don't enter the tax codes, it will allow the end user to save it. Okay, because there are some transactions which are exempt from tax, right? In this case, you have to post some sales for this GL without tax codes, right? If by selecting this, you can able to post sales without tax also. If I don't select, you have to enter some codes, tax codes. Okay, so select this so that you can able to post without tax also. Okay, here I'm telling the system, please allow all tax types. Okay, save. Now let me post one transaction. Okay, here slash, what is the T code for dash 22 sales invoice posting? Customer is going to debit. So 2,56,000. Okay, and here sales. Then T 3 lakhs GL account. Enter. Oh, sorry. How to select this calculator? Here also you can select tax code. Here, what happened, but end use actually this is a sales GL account. In the sales GL account, I assign the star. I am telling the system allow all tax types. This is a sales GL, so I have to use only output for this. Whereas by selecting that star, it will allow the end user to post input tax also. That is not right. By mistake, if he select the input tax, it allow the end user. I will show you. Document, simulate. See, it is allowing that. So this is a sales GL account. I entered that input tax. Yes, it is allowing that. Is it right? Do you think? Tell me.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So that is the reason I'm not going to post. I just wanted to show you. That is the reason for sales GL account. Select that only output tax is allowed. So by mistake, even the end user try to post with input, it will not allow. Here, I cancel this. Cancel. Go for again. FS00. Change. So for sales GL account, please allow only output tax. In case of purchase GL account, okay, raw material GL account. Purchases means where it will come for raw material GL account. They assign the only input. Since this is a sales GL account, assign only plus. I am telling the system, please allow only output tax. Let's see. Okay, we will see that now. FS F-02. F-22. F-22 sales invoice posting. Customer debit. Same I'm giving. Select calculate tax. If you forget it at the time of sales GL account where you enter, no, there also you get. Okay. So here sales here 50 3 lakhs GL account star steel. Suppose here by mistake for this I select the input tax. Input tax, take any input tax. If I select, it will not allow. See, I'll tell you. Document, it will not allow because it is telling system. Okay, so this is the only for 3 lakhs only output tax is allowed. This is input, so it is the reason it is not allowed. Okay, so what I have to select only output tax codes only. You can select. Okay, let me take this one N3. Suppose this is the intrastate. 6% will go to the central, 6% will go to the state. Okay, let me select it. Let's see how system will calculate it. Enter, right? Central, just double click this. It is automatic posting, right? To that GL account 1,531. You should update the profit center and you should give the central output. Go back. So whenever you find this blue color font means you have to double click and write the give the profit center because these automatically calculated by the system and it is updating the GL account automatically. So we have to enter the profit centers and text also. This is for state output for intro. Okay, go back. Okay, so total 2,56,000 sales. Okay, sales is this central state. You can see the tax codes. Okay, save. 1 second, just give me 1 minute. 1 second. Okay, Srini. So let's see the document from here itself. I can see this document. Display. So here itself you can see, right? So this is customer is debit, sales journal account is credit, right? And 531, 532 under liabilities. Okay. What is the document type? It is processed under which document type? Anybody guess? DR, sales invoice. Okay. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. This is about GST. With this, we did